Good evening. Most folks are about as happy as they make up their minds to be, once said by Abraham Lincoln. Welcome to BMC News Lab, presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers English News. Myself, Shana Sultana, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines. Open prisons beneficiary won top places in international bodybuilding competition. Municipalities Minister visited Afforestation project in Salman Town. Sustainable Development Minister met 8th intake of Prime Minister's Fellowship Program. England to roll out first ever world 7-minute cancer treatment jab. Chandrayaan 3's Pragyan rover confirmed presence of sulfur on the surface of Moon. Today's news in detail. Open prisoners beneficiary won top places in international bodybuilding competition. A beneficiary of the Open Prisons program won top places in an international bodybuilding competition held in Oslo, Norway from August 26 to 27. The Minister of Interior sent him to participate in the event. Director General of Verdict Enforcement and Alternative Sentencing, Sheikh Khalid bin Rashid Al Khalifa, expressed thanks and appreciations to the Interior Minister General Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa for giving the beneficiary the chance to take part in the competition. He highlighted the Directorate's dedication to encouraging sports activities to promote community partnership and security. Municipalities Minister visited Afforestation project in Salman Town. Wael bin Nasser Al Mubarak, Minister of Municipalities Affairs and Agriculture, toured the Afforestation project in Salman Town. He said that the ministry had developed an integrated plan to increase the afforestation of trees that is compatible with the climate in Bahrain, uses a low level of water consumption, tolerates high soil salinity, has a high level of absorption of emitted gases, and contributes to lowering temperatures and providing shades for the areas of shade. The minister confirmed that the afforestation in Salman Town has reached 3,230 trees in the first phase. Sustainable Development Minister met 8th intake of Prime Minister's Fellowship Program. Noor bint Ali Al Khulaif, Minister of Sustainable Development, met with the 8th intake of the Prime Minister's Fellowship Program. The minister affirmed Bahrain's keenness to enhance the contributions of the national developed human capital to the comprehensive development process led by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa with the support of the government headed by His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. She expressed great pride in meeting the promising national talents who are representatives of the innovative youth energy in the government sector, she added. Ombudswoman and chairperson of the PDRC highlighted Bahrain's approach to upholding human rights. Gada Hamid Habib, the Ombudswoman and chairperson of the Prisoners and Detainees Rights Commission (PDRC), affirmed that Bahrain's approach to upholding human rights is a unique and exemplary model in the region, as it expresses a solid and sustainable strategy that derives its objectives from the comprehensive development process led by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa with the follow-up of His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa. The strategy has also led to the establishment of independent national institutions and agencies that serve within the criminal justice framework. These institutions have achieved remarkable successes despite the brief period since they have started operations, she adding, noting that their cooperation with their other ministries, particularly the Interior Ministry under the directives of General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, Interior Minister, has added to the experience and impact of their work. Chief of Public Security welcomed future BED2 program participants. Lieutenant General Tariq Al Hassan, the Chief of Public Security, received the future BED2 program participants for youth aged 18 to 30. The Public Security Chief hailed the vision of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa to empower Bahraini youth to promote their role in the comprehensive development. Lieutenant General Al Hassan highlighted the ministry's work development and approach through the strategic vision of Interior Minister General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa. The chief pointed out the minister has adopted the development and modernization strategy to turn the vision into the reality. 3 illegal stalls in evicted as clamp continues. The crackdown on legal vendors continues with officials removing 3 makeshift stalls near Sabika Al Ansari Mosque in Isa town yesterday. 2 unlicensed stalls selling vegetables and 1 selling clothes were taken down and the products were confiscated by Southern municipality officials in the presence of council member Abdullah Diraj, who represents constituency 1 West Isa town. Saudi issued 2.35 million self-employment documents for freelancers. The Ministry of Human Resources and Social Development has issued 2.35 million self-employment documents for the freelancers until the end of first half of 2023. This figure was contained in the statistics of platforms of modern work patterns launched by the Ministry of across the kingdom. There are more than 1.6 million freelancers workers in the kingdom. The data also showed that there are 281 approved professionals for issuing self-documents. Now we shall go for a short commercial break.
The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahala. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
Welcome back. England to roll out world's first 7-minute cancer treatment jab. Britain's state-run National Health Services will be the first in the world to offer an injection that treats cancer to hundreds of patients in England, which could cut treatment times by up to 3/4. Following approval from the Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency MHRA, NHS England said that on Tuesday, with hundreds of eligible patients treated with the immunotherapy atezolizumab were set to have under the skin injection, which will free up more time for cancer teams, reported. This approval will not only allow us to deliver convenient and faster care for our patients, but will enable our team to treat more patients throughout the day. Dr. Alexander Marchant, the consultant oncologist at West Suffolk NHS Foundation Trust, said. NHS England said atezolizumab, also known as Tecentriq, is usually given to patients intravenously and directly into their veins via a drip, which could often take around 30 minutes or up to an hour for some patients when it can be difficult to access a vein. Hurricane Idalia barreled towards Florida. Hurricane Idalia strengthened over the Gulf of Mexico yesterday on its relentless crawl towards Florida's Gulf Coast, forcing evacuations and low-lying coastal areas expected to be swamped when the powerful storm hits yesterday. Sustained winds of 150 km/h by yesterday afternoon, but its intensity will Richter scale before it slumps ashore in the early hours today, according to Miami-based NHC. By that time, it was forecast to reach Category 3 strength, classified as a major hurricane with maximum sustained winds of at least 179 km/h. Chandrayaan 3's Pragyan rover confirmed presence of sulfur on the surface of Moon. Chandrayaan 3's Pragyan rover module has confirmed the presence of sulfur on the surface of the Moon, the ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization, said on Tuesday, sharing the results of the first such in situ recordings near the lunar south pole that will be crucial for understanding the Moon's elemental composition. Laser-induced breakdown spectroscope (LIBS) instrument on board the rover and unambiguously and also confirms that the presence of sulfur in the lunar surface near the south pole through first ever in situ measurements, ISRO said in a statement. Apart from sulfur, the agency also said the rover has detected elements including aluminium, calcium, iron, chromium, titanium, magnesium, silicon and oxygen. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off, Paishana Sultana. Good night.